Hey guys, welcome back to a YouTube video. I don't know who's more embarrassed about this video, me or anyone watching it. We are doing a Dead by Daylight game, but we're doing a dating simulator. This is the only dating simulator I have played in my entire life. But we're gonna be checking it out. It's called Hooked on You, a Dead by Daylight dating sim. I do like Dead by Daylight when I have people to play with, but I no longer have anyone to play Dead by Daylight with, which is unfortunate. So we're gonna be checking out this game, and I'm gonna be regretting every life decision I've made that led to this point. So I guess let's push new game, see what happens. Yeah, new file. Oh, and welcome to your dream vacation. Before we get started, what shall we call you? Let's just call. I'm not. Yeah, let's go with. Let's just. Oh, I hate life. Let's go with my real name, my first name. Not any good name, just my first name. Okay, here we are. Cough, cough, cough. Did I like wash up on a beach, coughing up water? Yep. You wake up on the beach soaking wet salt water, stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Okay, here we go. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. I don't know what happened or how I got here. You have no memory of how. Oh, wow, I really don't. Of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. That's. Ouch. What do you know? What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Like I'm going to be murdered? Cough, cough. Oh, like I was drowning. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Oh, the narrator's getting annoyed because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time, endless time, really. An entity, if you catch my drift. Oh, eternity, if you catch my drift. Said by the ocean. Wait, the ocean? Oh, not now, ocean. Sorry, Dakota. May I continue? What? Please go on. Okay then. As I was. Wait. So am I? What? Am I dead in the ocean? Cough, cough. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Yep, that's the right word. Didn't know if I was pronouncing it right. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit a stream of dark, vile bugs, worms, and other ick. Fun. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who was behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. Okay, so the entity stole me and brought me here? What will you do? I'm gonna close my eyes. You close your eyes. This must be a nightmare, right? Well, this part isn't. The dead head is. This isn't happening. This is not happening. That's not really what I did. I wouldn't run. Probably walk away. The mantra centers you, and you're briefly able to find peace. I wish. The lapping waves go silent, and for the first time in your entire life, it feels like you're in control. I wish. Oop. When you open your eyes, there's a coin now. You're in the exact same spot, except now that disgusting corpse face is smiling. Did that smiling? Even the dead have a wondrous time on our island. I promise you, you will too. Don't worry, you're going to do just fine. We wouldn't want anyone else. That was sure weird. That voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Is there another head? A volleyball. That has a bloody handprint on it. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please. The Huntress is here? Oh no. And you turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Well, I don't know about that. Yeah, I still don't know about that. Oh, they made her blink. Okay. Alright. Your arm is detached. I don't know about this word. These two words, sure. 4 monsters? Yes. 4 gorgeous monsters? No, not really. Stand halfway between you and a well-tanned volleyball. Ooh, that's not that word, me. Well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Alright. Your heart beginning to raise curiosity, fear, desire. Why is desire there? You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. Also, that's the correct judgment. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Ah, it's the trapper. Some of these killers I don't recognize. I recognize her. Now that I know his name, I recognize him, but I try not to go near him when I play the actual game. Her and him, I don't. These two I'm having difficulty with. I'm sure once they say their name, I'll be like, oh yeah, except you're probably dressed differently, and so is he. They're all dressed differently. I recognize her from her rabbit head thing. Hello. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. What do you do? Oh, I have to make another decision? I guess well, I toss it back. You bend down, grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs smoothly through the air and lands right in the huntress's hands. Alright. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand, and you look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard. Much. Blech. Oh, you're the spirit? I don't know if I've ever faced you in the other game. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually battle volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto their private beach. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, wait, they're over there somewhere playing? A little weird that they haven't questioned why I'm here. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. I already know they're killers. I played Dead by Daylight. Alright, I'm not supposed to remember that. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. That is true. Don't be scared, Dakota. You were made for this. Made for what? Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. I have a feeling no. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. No, I feel like I should just go pull up a beach chair, sit down, and watch them, make sure no one's behind me. Seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up, but I didn't even join, did I? You derailed the game just by showing up, Nitwit. I'm sorry. Don't murder me. Hey, you have bloody fingers. You're the one that would kill me. Got it. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Thanks, narrator. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Yeah, nope, that's fair. The spirit. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Existence is a game? Oh, okay. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. I'm concerned by this. Questions. What's your deal? What brings you here? I don't fucking know. The entity brought me here, I'm guessing. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? You two were winning the game? I feel like it's you two versus them two. So her and the other guy. That I don't know the name of. Oh, Wrath. Deep sigh. That was Wrath. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Oh. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. Oh, now I'm a moron. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Oh. Why is that your pose? Why did you go to that pose? You know you can't. Wait, why can't he? Why not yet? Why? I honestly want to stand a chance against any of you based on your powers from the other game. Oh yeah, not yet. Why not yet? Hey Dakota, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. What do you mean? Are you the entity or is the ocean the entity? Or is neither one of you the entity and you guys are new things? Right now, this group has some questions for you. Wait, but then I need to talk. They have questions I need to answer. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Oh, they're going to be timers. Is this like the quick time events in the... That's not what they're called, the skill checks from the other game? This is a timed quiz, and it'll be very important later. Oh, Jesus, very important. Or not important anyway whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. Thanks! How attractive would you say you are? Oh, you don't want me to answer that. I'd give myself a goddamn fucking 0 in real life. People tell me I'm an idiot for saying that, but I don't have any self-confidence. But here we go. Average, I guess. Just another face in the crowd. Another normal, meaningless life and an endless cycle. Well, yeah. I don't know how to feel about this. Please put your dress down. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Ooh, I already know the answer to this, but let's see what my options are. Flight. It's not the one I would pick in real life, but the one I would pick in real life wasn't there. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all that it's cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. True, but out of the options you gave me, it was the best of not a good situation. What was your best subject in school? Oh, this one better. Yep. Probably math. No, not probably. It was definitely math. I'm still good at math. It's the thing I'm best at. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. No, you. Go away. What's your favorite animal? Oh, boy. What? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm the typical cute goth girl? I wouldn't go there, because I don't like goth. I have some specific love of all things cats, and more specifically black cats. Well, I do, but you can all go to hell anyway. I mean, let's be honest, that's probably where I'm going for playing this game. What's your favorite color? Oh, God. Hey! My favorite color isn't here, so I'll go with my second favorite color, third favorite color. Blue isn't good for productivity, makes people want to be lazy. Yeah, that's not my favorite color. My favorite color is actually black. But that wasn't an option. No one pay attention to the fact that my channel color, my channel color is green. It's a good color. I like that color. What's your dream job? None of these. We could do. Oh, what we really want. Why work at all? Out of the 3 options, that one. Takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Yeah, and no. But yeah, because if you don't climb the ladder and you don't make money, then you can't pay for things you need to pay for to survive. Otherwise, you just die. Unless you already have money. Only she can spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Trapper, you don't get to talk. Best flavor of ice cream. Guarantee you it's not going to be on here. Why is this an option? Ooh, vanilla. Vanilla. I know what you... Go away, Trapper. Just go away. Same. That's not... It wasn't even an option! It wasn't an option. I don't want to know what yours is. Swirled, so you... Alright. Yeah, my favorite is, I would have to go to the store and look. Or, yeah. Hold on a second, just a minute. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. That wasn't an option! We're teaching lessons now, narrator. Oh, just the narrator, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. So who do you kill, Ocean, minus the head? Never mind, you probably killed people. You almost tried to kill me, too. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? I mean, let's be honest, mint chip is probably up there. It's probably... Yeah. You got a reading comprehension problem? I just told you Minchip was where it's at. You almost bought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right, I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so don't you forget it. If I say you like Minchip, you like Minchip. Now try it again. Tell me what the best flavor of ice cream. A rebel, huh? Not my dating sim. You have to understand it. It feels very good to end someone else's game. You should try it sometime. Oh, they'll actually... Oh, I won't pass off the narrator. Alright, I gotta skip through this crap. Yeah, I'm sticking with I'm average, because let's be honest, I'm average. Just another face in the crowd, meaning the cycle. Yes, Spirit. I don't think that's true about me at all. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Out of these, flight. Flight for sure. I can fly, honestly, it's not all it's cracked up to be as far as I go. Yep, What's your best subject? Always math. We'll just skip through this. Cat. Out of these, blue, even though I don't like blue. What's your dream job? Not working at all out of those. It's not really my favorite job. Best flavor of ice cream. We're gonna go with vanilla again. They're all going with pain. Alright. I think... Hold on a second. It reminds me. Yada yada yada. Alright. We can say vanilla once. Alright. It's mint chip. The best flavor is mint chip. So I think you're gonna do just fine. Now that we know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. Then this island is fucked. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. No. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big, dumb idiots. So you don't like Trapper. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. Hey, you and I would get along with that one detail. Everything else, I don't know. That, though? Don't like most things? Yep. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the things I do hate, I really hate. You know, yeah, you and I would get along really, really good. Based on my personal observation, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in powers. It's better to choose to just not take part. Hey, you and I would get along pretty well. Jesus, like she's downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit Story now. That's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. Oh, they won't, because I'm already down with a lot of that. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. That part's kind of concerning. Because you guys kill people a lot. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. I wonder if there's more. I wonder if these are the only 4 characters in the game. Minus the grow up. Grow a body. That's... Oh boy. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. You're not... yeah, exactly. It's not nice. He's not nice. I agree with the Huntress. No, we don't. Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah. That's why she likes it. Oh, God. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. I'm gonna get along with the Spirit the most. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. Are there going? This is gonna be the only 4 killers. Got it. That's fine. These are fine killers. I don't know. I don't really remember Wraith. I remember the other 3. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. That's because there's so many DLCs in the game that no one ever uses the basic characters. Well, that's not true. Most of the time you don't see basic characters. I probably have faced Wraith, I just don't remember. Wow, for once I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. Really? Oh, give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at. Right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? No. Yeah, I love to play outdoors. I also love to meet new people. I also love to bring them home to play. That's concerning. You're a killer. I know they're trying to make you look like you're, like all of you are, like you're all good looking, but you're all killers, and you're just killers. I'm sort of a big kid at heart. No, you're not. Obviously, you are too, like you already. Sometimes, but not always. I hate people who are too serious. Yeah, that's me all the time. Way too serious. Well, they do. Well, they do if you don't handle them swiftly. Hold on, who the fudge are you guys? For just one moment. Oh, hey, you guys are from the other game. You're survivors. This is Dwight and our activist coordinators. Oh, you guys here's Duck doing this? They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitor, and every other job. Okay, they're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Oh. Survived the interview process, I mean. Sure, that's what you meant. Hence why we shall to them as survivors with a capital S, okay? These two have worked here a long time, so very long I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and do their mandate jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much anatomy around here. At the least you can do is allow us to do our job. Nah. Most you could do is help us get off this Dwight. Yes, pardon me, please follow us. Yeah, we're not getting off this island ever. Hey, narrator? Yeah, something I can help you with? Did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Dwight was asking for help to get off this island, though. Oh, right, yes, that's true, he was, but he just meant that he wants to get off to other vacation island. Get away a couple miles south of here. It has much fancier agment than this island. Oh, sure. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter, mostly, when I agree with them. Not like that other island. So what it'll be... This one is the Huntress, this one is the yacht guy. I don't remember where these two were. So here it is. Which means, yep. Well, so I didn't have someone else into athletics on the island spirit, and Wraither's so boring, and Trapper so predictable, relying on brute strength to win games. He has no respect at all for grace and skill. Yeah, well, there's only 2 games I'm skillful at. This isn't one of them. I do win a lot of the game, but not skillful. Thank goodness you didn't choose the yacht. What kind of person wants to be sitting a sitting duck in the middle of the open ocean? Yeah, true. You're just asking for a sneak attack from an elk. How? Also, they need to make a boat map for Dead by Daylight. Wondered how long it would take for her to bring up an elk attack. Game starting up again. Make sure you're watching close. Alright, she's really something, huh? Elk don't swim. Live in the forest long enough and you'll see an elk swim, believe you me. Cheer for me, cute Jeff. Oh, okay. The killers resumed their place on the volleyball court and resumed the match they were playing before you arrived. Hey, fancy lemonade, I see you working up a thirst eyeing those bouncing buns playing volleyball. Hands you your lemonade. Oh, so fresh, so tart. She leans in and whispers in your ear. Who would you bet on to win? Who's the MVP of your little heart? You're nervous, you don't want any of these killers to hear you talking about them or not talking about them if they're into that sort of thing. Just pick someone, please. It's not like we've got all day, night, week, month, year, lifetime, eternity, or anything. Ooh, I read words. Who put sand in that guy's shorts? Sheesh. Probably you if you washed him up here. You put water in my mouth, so. Okay, I think... Oh, hey, this cool little thing. I like this little thing. Probably her, but also her. If she was alive, her, but she's dead, so her. Huntress? You got your eye on me? I'm flattered that you think I'm good, but honestly I'm a little annoyed that I've been so flashy with my moves. Usually I'm so sneaky that you can barely see me at all. That is true, although you do things that make you very annoying in the actual game. Correct answer. I'm allowed to support the other people on this island, right? Oh, geez, I have no idea what the rules are here. Are there even rules? I should have stayed in my secret. My secret. Larry? You have a secret Larry? Wow, what a game. It's a tie. How the fudge is it a tie? Can there even be a tie in volleyball? No one knows since this is everyone's first time playing. No, there can't. I haven't played volleyball in years, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the answer is no, there can't be. These killers don't usually have time for team sports amid their busy schedule of brutally tearing survivors to shreds. Hey, is she crying? Oh, let's find out. Are you okay, Claudia? Hey, I finally figured out how to say the name. Probably just shedding a tear for her lost fellow survivors. You know, this resort had 4 employees when it opened. 4 employees and 1 killer. It's nothing, I'm totally fine, says Claudia. Whatever you say, boss. Oh look, the killers have dispersed and are all cooling down in their own way. Spirit is reading a novel. Nice. Spirit is reading a novel. Trapper, don't care what Trapper is doing, but Trapper is stretching sensually in between chainsaw curls. Wraith is standing on the beach desperately hoping that the sand will swallow him up, and Huntress is doing some target practice with her bloodied hatchet. Yep, chucking it at people's heads, right? Alright, so either I want to go throw a hatchet or I want to go read. I don't want to bother someone if they're reading, that just seems rude. You feel a nudge. Dwight is looking at you. Alright, he's looking at me. Got it. You should really make a move. Life is short. You should get snuffed out at you could get snuffed out at any time of day. Go ahead, chat one of them up. So which killer has caught your eye? Go talk to her or go talk to her? I'll go talk to her. You head over to Huntress. After all, this whole sporty hangout thing was her idea. Might as well see how she's doing. Yep. You're really great at there. Where'd you learn to move like that? Her toe is fucked up. Who's my moves? These moves? They're nothing. Huntress blushes a bit from beneath her mask. It's cute on cute, if you ask me. Sometimes you gotta look past the bloodstains. Do I have to? A lot of men have run for their lives in my presence. You really learn a lot about what the human body is capable of in those types of scenarios. Sure, fair. I love to exercise in a way we're all running for our lives when we keep in shape. Also true. I guess I've never thought of fitness that way. Well, I've never had to. I just go to the gym, work out, and leave the gym after a few hours. Maybe it's time to start. You never know who is coming for you through the brush as fast as they can, propelled forward by hunger, desperation, or just plain old boredom. You kill people out of boredom? Doesn't seem like boredom is going to be your problem, surrounded by all of these characters. Survival, on the other hand. Yeah, no, 4 versus 1, I'm dead. You're going to need compensation for your lack of a killer instinct. What's your style? Not imagination. Not really grit. You know, oh, yep, there we go. Yeah, that's kind of true. No, not like Chewie. Like, ready for anything to do whatever it takes to survive, yeah. Oh, sure, like, hold your enemy's head down in the river until the shouting stops and the rushing water takes his life away with it. Yes. Maybe not ready for maybe not anything, but I'm ready for lots of things. Get ready to impress because we're just getting started. Oh, God. Come on, everyone, the fun and games can't be over already. I get it. Volleyball, not ruthless enough. Not ruthless enough. Look at us. We crave action. We crave excitement. We crave the thrill of the hunt. It's time to see if our friend here has the hunter's instinct. Oh, God. I saw you serving me like prey on the volleyball court. Huntress waves a bloody axe in the air, and you step back nervously before you realize she's not waving it at you, she's handing it to you. Don't worry, I've got several of these. I know! It's important to hone your skills, especially when you're in a new place where threats may lurk around every corner. You need to make sure that you are the biggest threat of all. Just don't aim those things at me. You can't even see me. Yeah, you're the narrator. Oh, God. Minigame consists of two parts. On top, a pointer which routes you in the which rotates in a clockwise direction. Okay. At the bottom, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible. Sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target twin. Fail to land on the target, and you will lose. To achieve a perfect success, land on the start of the target area, not the end. So the circle? Okay, ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? I guess we're gonna try. Away we go. Show them what you got. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh. You missed completely. Indeed I did. Perfect. Not bad. Impressed. A worthy opponent. Hey, I got an achievement. Casual minigamer. I'm impressed. A worthy opponent. Alright. I mean, could have been better, but who's keeping score? You were. I got 3 out of 5. I hit 4, got 3 perfects, 1 okay, and 1 miss. For the record, I am. You got 7 points. How did I get 7 points? Whatever. Hatchet throwing, cool, I guess. I like my stabbing to be a bit more up close and personal. Go away. You like to put traps down. Somewhere a loud horn blows and the survivors snap into action. Time's up. You heard him. Get to the next activity. Seems like the next activity is meal time. How quaint. Ooh, who's cooking? You were expecting what? Capture flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. Yeah, it's true. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. I see 2. What we're expecting, some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table. This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Well, good, because I'd be concerned. Dwight and Claudia usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. I know, great terrific. Seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Neither do I. Meanwhile, you either sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Where's the Trickster? I thought we had Spirit, Wraith, Huntress, and Trapper. Who? What? There's the Trickster. Okay, so there's gonna be more than... Oh yeah, Trickster is here. Surprise. Yeah, well, they don't call him Expectedster. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds or killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Alright. Hey there. You're looking good to go. Real good. Go the fuck away. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. That'd be a little... We can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Have you played TF2? No, it's not. Or any game made by EA recently? Or Bethesda, for that matter? Okay, Dwight and Claudiette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. How's that gonna work? Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous arms. I am not calling them that. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. Ooh, should be good. We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Yeah, because otherwise you'll probably be murdered, right? What happened to your wrist? Did you break it? Hey, you didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Okay, who did you cook? Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. You can go to hell. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Oh, you want me to cook you a veggie burger? Which you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now? That's true. I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. You get stuck in your own trap. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey Dakota, you thinking what I'm thinking? Probably not. It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Oh yeah, we are. Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. Yes, you and I are thinking the same thing. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. Sweet, we're eating people. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, and it's people food, people meat. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Wow, he's right for a change, because I am with my broad axe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. But it's dirty. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver, fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. No, well, I clearly see blood on your cleaver. Right there. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough. Grow up. I agree with the spirit. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obvious. Obs. The hell it is. Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. So far this is the best option. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eye. Hey, I agree. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth? No, your thing has blood on it too. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. I agree with the Huntress. Hey Dakota, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up dinner. So who's Felix? Otherwise this will go on for hours. No higher thought. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 straight hours. That would be a fun argument to watch. I don't know when I would sleep, but it would be fun to watch. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all the while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. I mean, hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Now they're gonna argue with me. Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated it when it got cold. Why are you guys eating it? Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames because 2 parts on top pointer, clockwise direction. Okay, it's the same one. We just did this. Holy Jesus Christ. That's pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon, yeah. I said it. Machetes are dumb. I sometimes, well, in this case, I would agree. Dinner is finally served. For real. That sounds especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food up behind them are nasty. The sounds are nasty. Okay. Spirit. Yeah, Sprite. She's apparently a soda now. Not making a joke out of that, because I could have, and I don't want to. Oh god, now I have to say the joke, don't I? Alright, I'm gonna hate myself, but apparently Sprite is a soda. Apparently Spirit is a soda now, and I would love to drink her. There, I said the joke, now I can be even more embarrassed. I'm gonna die after this video gets released. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mysterious comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their mask. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. It would work for some of them. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? She's dead, you idiot. The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. What's the first thing? What's the second thing? Yeah, exactly. That's only one thing. Think about it, Coda. Number 2 is no. Okay, one less thing to think about in the afterlife. All right. Yeah, she's. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Yeah, that's true. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. No, maybe, but no, I can think of a couple worse ones. Maybe worse ones. But even worse is they're staring at you, you're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Oh, actually it's not the food or the company. I'm just super self-conscious how I look when I eat. I was just pretending to be grossed out by dinner, so I'd have an excuse not to chew in front of everyone. Sorry if that made things awkward. I'm actually extremely hungry. Yeah, watching people eat is gross, but try to relax and not worry about what everyone thinks. It's so important to always remember people are watching you, judging you, definitely not ignoring you, right guys? Is anyone listening to me? No one's listening to you. Go away. Typically a group that includes one, if not more, cannibals staring at you with meat juice dripping from their chins would be quite scary. Yeah. However, right now you're barely able to keep your head up, let alone get scared and run away. I'm a narrator, not a physician, so please don't take this as medical advice, but I'm pretty sure you need to eat to stay alive. No. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them, because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. There's worse than death. Oh, wait, never mind. I can think of a couple things. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself, but the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Early game. Oh boy, this is gonna... If I do this whole series like I'm planning on doing it, this is going to be a many part series. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Oh, good, you're okay. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually, I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. But you're not. You're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You're still the killer. You feel nervous in her arms. Yep. Not just because they're maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's... Sure, the word beautiful, that's what I was going to say. Yes, beautiful, but I was just going to narrate the fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep. Beautiful mask, your bunny mask, it's quite gorgeous. Nice recovery, but now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up. Did you make it yourself? You're the first person ever asked me that. Yes, I did. I could have guessed that. I wouldn't have known that, but I could have guessed that. I could have like inferred that based on how it's made, but that's alright. You seem so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store, be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Wrong path of asking questions, me. Hunter sighs. You can practically see the memories flicking across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's all I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even through the mask, you can see that Hunter's blushing a bit. It seems like your line of questioning has made her a little nervous. How she could... Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack? She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky, but her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good. I'll be nice. When on Murder's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus, you really are hungry. You can chow down on jerky centrally, right? I'd love some. After a moment of quiet chewing on what you chose to believe is not human thigh meat, why'd you have to specify thigh? Now I know it's human thigh meat. You decide to be bold and ask another question. You ever been in a... Ooh, that's a weird question to ask. Relationship before? You do not play around, Dakota. Yeah, that's a question you should probably ask. Not the first day of meeting somebody. To think deeply before answering, I must say it's quite amusing to see this hulking bombshell get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Dakota. There was this one deer that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? No. You hear the faint giggles bubble out from behind Truntress's mask. No, it doesn't count. Was this... You found something in the sand. Huntress reaches down to pick it up. What? It's a hair clip, probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. So she's dead, got it. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Okay. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced humaning? Might be best not to correct her at this moment. What if she gets upset? She could probably kill you with nothing more than this very clip itself, wielded as a blade in her nimble fingers. Oh, okay. But honestly, would she even need the clip? Certainly her bare hands are enough to get the job done. You take a gulp, thinking about how fragile your puny little neck is. That's probably the one part of my body that's not weak. It's not true. Not a weak person. Not super strong, not weak though. Also, between the faint human jerky and the probably dead girl's hair clip, you're feeling ready to get back to the group and have a lie down. Good thinking. Wouldn't want that jerky to dry out. Oh wait, yeah, jerky's already dry, you dumbass. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Good luck, me. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claudia sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. No, she's sitting on hers, and he's not holding one. It's very important that we stick to the itinerary. Okay, what do we do? And attend each event as scheduled. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing next? Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick. No time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Oh, okay. Go, 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 go. Wait, where are we going now? Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Hooded quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, so me, got it, my fault. But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you, hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Don't say it has to be me, because I don't got one. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You. No one cares. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. I know. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Alright everyone, I think they're talking about me, to be honest. I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? I don't know, haven't been here very long. Damn it, Donald. If you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, she'll help me. I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood. Cynthia, Fuss and Muss are back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Yeah, which is not a good thing. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. You're Donald Dwight. Got it. Heh. But we still gotta get started on story time, so Dakota, who do you think should go? Damn it, that's a name. Please pick someone quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. It's gonna turn into a bloodbath eventually. Oh, changing things up, are we? I get to pick again. You, again. I choose you, Huntress. Oh, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Oh, I choose you. Pokemon. Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers and hair far away. I'm gonna have to play this game multiple times to see all of their different stories and whatnot, aren't I? Oh, there is a village outside. There is a village outside of the deep and ominous red wood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that venture in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it will be enough to dissuade them from curious explorations beyond the boundaries of the village. Guessing it didn't work. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful. Her voice, the last relic of humanity. It lures all who hear into her domain, and not precious child nor fair soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Are you talking about yourself? Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there, for what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the Huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they suffered an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way they'd be warm. That way they'd be out of harm's way. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents, toys she pilfered from other bodies, masks she'd fashion out of things from the cottage, and little dolls made of grass and twigs, but these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. And now she's crying. You see a tear creep down creep down from underneath the hunter's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you've ever heard fills the air. Singing. I'm not singing, but it says she was singing, but I'm not going to sing, because I'm just not. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old gray wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. We'll do the bad one. He'll snatch you up between his teeth, if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath the quaking tree. Hunters can't believe you know this song. You share an intimate glance across the campfire. She's singing again. Okay, so close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep, tuck so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. Hey, she's happy now. The song ends, and you are both met with silence around the campfire. I love that song. Bayou Soka. I'm gonna pronounce these words wrong. The old Soviet lullaby, right? And she's happy. It is the song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go, the memories, they are so much. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. No, it's not. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds before the trickster shows up and he is blaring his latest song. God damn it. You look lonely. Mind if I join you? Go drown yourself. He doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in an ocean of sardines. You're the sardine! Well, no one can give you what I can. A headache? You just have to find me. Find me. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything cute. Kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all that campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping in hot tubs with the huntress. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk about right and wrong. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know that half woman, half beast I was talking about in my story? That's me. I'm her. I already knew that, but I'm not going to say that. Oh, how cool. It's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Huntress twirls her hair. What? Tell the truth, what did you think of my tale? Do I have the making of a best-selling author such as the comedic mastermind? Comedic? No. It was a really well-told narrative, clear beginning, middle, and end, riveted from the start. Plus, the woman in the forest, you, are clearly not a true villain. You were just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a sucker. Yes, I am. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind their mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing coy now. Call out her tired storytelling? No. I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and also maybe fall. Oh boy. Can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly despite your steamy companion. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, huh? That's a little weird. Way to intrude on whatever smooth moves were about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Dakota? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot in her teeth, and then bites down hard, snapping in half. At least you think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. Okay, got it. I guess I just had a date night with the Huntress? That's a little weird. I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. It might be. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling ember, you think about Huntress' story of the half-woman trial run. Okay, I got an achievement called Trial Run. You think about Huntress' story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children in an attempt to save them that led to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is that your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudia and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They hand over a pillow, blanket, and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. With them or by myself? By myself? Good. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. No, I'm good. Just try to keep the volume to minimum. Our other guests aren't the types you'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh god, mini games. Yeah, I understand how the mini game works. Oh. There we go, I guess. And away we go. As you relax, look into the fire, the radio begins to flood you. Nope. You decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you sleep. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? I guess we've gotten this far with her. Might as well be Huntress. Huntress appears in an instant. You really didn't hear her coming. Yeah, that's usually true until she starts singing. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. It's a Soviet lullaby. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, the special mushroom tea has always done the trick. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in it to ease the passing of my victims, I'm steeping it in a piping hot mug of water. Try it. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Really worked up a sweat watching those killers toss the ball around, huh? Would it have hurt so much to go splash around in some cool ocean waves afterwards? I'm just saying, I'm out here, you know. You awaken suddenly to see someone looming over you. You mother... Get out of here. Trapper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the Huntress right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I don't believe you for a damn second. Your name is the Trapper. The only thing worse is the Trickster. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my never mind, just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejection well. I don't care. Two, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. No and no. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of this scum live like rats. They wouldn't know a good time if I bit them on the ass. That doesn't sound like a good time. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury. Yeah, I said fun. You sure? And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forget. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest, sleep. Maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone, for real this time. Maybe you drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. Wait a second. Where are we? This is, oh jeez. Is it? It's one of those reality show convention where all of the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today really went well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or ultimately perishing in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? Do I have to say? Oh, I do. Attractive, mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my Seraphan. That being said, the other three should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer will want to spend time with tomorrow, but I for one will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time, major buzzkill, and Trevor, oof, where do I even begin with Trevor? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much, sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm fit as a fiddle. I mean, you are definitely fit, that's for sure. That being said, something about the newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. I think we are. This is weird. I don't care enough to kill this person, but if anyone else wants to, I don't care enough to stop them. Might have to just kill Dwight to feel anything again. Oh, here's the Wraith. I'm not really sure how to feel about Dakota. On one hand, everyone I've cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good for Dakota if they just keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them that maybe could work out for my plan. For me. I know that everyone thinks of me as a beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe. Okay, those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Your heart still works? Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on society that has used me and throw me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. True. Ah, achievement, still alive. Wait, I could have died. You open your eyes, the sun is shining, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great. Totally well rested. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire, but woke up several yards down the beach. I mean, yeah, no, I'd be suspicious. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? Nope, not a dream. You are here for another day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet. At least they make for a sexy bunch, huh? No, they don't. And talk about it. Here come that. He's definitely not. Cause I'm a guy. Morning. I thought you might like a nice cup of Joe to start this incredible day off, right? Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. No, I think there is. The skull kind of makes me think there is. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. No, I get that's a joke. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budgeting issues. Also, I am just swarmed with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. Well, at least he brought you a cup of... No, wait, don't drink that. What the hell was that? I don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. And he definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee, and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. It's supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5 or a 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review to, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review, it really helps with the algorithms. I will probably review this game. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so can we please move on? Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly unrelatable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? This is not paramount, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn at this moment. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean, I dominate the land, I submerge those who defy me, and I become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, I would like to say something of grave importance. Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, and I'm not saying it is, even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, a 10 out of 10 thumbs up review if it was crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. Fair. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into a place like this. You should really judge it on the artist's intent, and whenever possible start from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these elaborate simulations, vacations, is not easy to do. Sometimes there are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. Indeed it is. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of a creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for enjoyment, not be overly critical of them. But that's going to do it for episode 1 of the Dating Sim. That's going to do it for episode 1 of the Hooked on You Dead by Daylight Dating Sim. I am currently enjoying this. I hope everyone else is. Enjoying is the wrong word. It's fun, but I don't like dating sims. So part of me's like, hey, I'm enjoying this, and part of me's like, why am I playing this? Ooh, I like the skull. Nothing in the drink, I just like the skull. But anyway, we'll be picking this up again shortly. I don't know if shortly is the right word. We'll be picking this up in the next week or two. That's the wrong. In the next few days, probably sometime next week. This is going to come out. I'm going to record more episodes. I'm going to try to keep playing this as much as I can. But I'm also going to be streaming. I'm going to have more videos out. We're not going to just be doing the dating sim. That'd be ridiculous. Pretty soon I'm going to be releasing random videos because I'm on a computer now. Recording videos from a computer, which is great, not just PlayStation. But we're going to have a bunch of new games coming up, a bunch of new videos, and I'm still working on my game. I'm still going to try to make a video of that when it gets further along in development at some point, because I want to show people what I've been working on, because I've been working on something really cool, and I really hope people like it.